podcast you're about to listen to is part of the Professional Casual Network. To find more podcasts like this, please visit professionalcasual.com.
The Professional Casual Network has gear. Check out teespring.com/store/professionalcasual for fresh new swag. A huge shout out to our sponsor, beardeddragongames.online. Pick up all your local game store goodness from Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, or Wharf 4th edition, as well as terrain, paints, board games, comics, and more. Make sure to use code Professional Casual at checkout for free domestic shipping or PCME10 for 10% off your total order at beardeddragongames.online. Also, a special thanks to Built Bar for sponsoring the show. To get 10% off your order and to help support the show, use code Professional Casual at checkout or use the link in the show notes.
If memory serves me, this is episode 62?
It is.
62?
62?
I can't go as high as Big Chuck does on Elite 8.
His vocal coach is amazing.
Honestly, he's been like putting a lot of money into that, and it shows.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Whew, so you guys have been sailing for days.
Straight up days.
How we all feeling?
You know
Sailing
how Mina
so
feels
long.
about the water.
How does Mina feel about the water, like the river compared to the lake? Like, is it the same thing because it's water or?
No. So because the lake is just strictly contained in one spot and doesn't like move, but the river can take you anywhere. You know,
Like a book.
or to like another lake, which is horrifying. But, you know, she sees the river as like a watery road.
Oh, that's
Okay. That
I
makes
feel
sense.
comfortable.
Yeah.
I think I was really found interesting about the Empire is that there's tons of rivers all throughout, but there aren't many lakes. And like, there's no big lake or anything like that, which is kind of interesting that it's all riverlands pretty much. Like, obviously there's some lakes here and there, but not many.
Yeah. No, river is superior to lake in Mina's mind.
Makes sense to me. I have some patron questions.
I have a review as well.
Sweet. I asked for questions today and they delivered on the Discord, which you can be a part of at any tier on our Patreon, patreon.com/professionalcasual. Gets access to the Discord. We've had a few new people pop in lately and it's awesome. But we got a bunch of questions, which I'll have to spread over a couple episodes. Otherwise, that's all the episode would be. So the first one here comes from Will B.
Hi, Will B.
If you could be an animal, which animal would you be? Fantastical, WFRP, beasties allowed. Ducks preferred, though.
Our characters or the players or both?
I said the Gapapa gang. Let's you do both. Do your character and you.
Why not both?
I got to flip to the back of the book to find out what I could be, what the potentialities are.
Well, I mean, a fantastical creature is probably in the Warhammer world, except gnomes are not in my game.
Oh, wow. I would like to come back, Dani. If I could be an animal, I would want to be like a domesticated dog because they have a great life. Well, not all of them. I would want to come back as a domesticated dog in my own family because we treat our dog really well. He's spoiled.
Yeah, he doesn't even like get beat or anything.
Not anymore. That's horrible.
Don't say that. That's awful.
I know. He's the best.
The accident.
Right.
When he almost killed JB's dog.
That is true.
When he ripped her off the porch. Whoops.
It was a thing.
Yeah. It was an accident.
She was fine. I think.
Yeah.
I didn't see her smirk afterwards much.
Yeah. Right. Because that was the thing. He was like, I'm going to smack that smirk off your face. And you know, kapow, right off the porch.
Episode 62, the animal abuse.
Run that past the legal team. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have no idea where those guys are either.
Oh, right. They've been missing for like 6 months.
Minute. Yeah.
I'm a little nervous for them.
Yeah.
Ew. This is actually a really hard question because like I think of all these wild animals. I'm like, all their habitats are getting like murked right off the planet.
For you to come back as an animal?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to be like, I'm going to be like a leopard or a tiger and then get my ass poached. No, thank you. Nope. I'm going to be a tapeworm in a celebrity's bowels. That's what I want to be.
Ooh.
That's such a good answer. Wow. Talk about the life of luxury. Like, you can do anything. You get the best food. Well, it depends on what celebrity, because some of them just don't eat.
Yeah.
But then they don't need the tapeworm.
Jack Black's bowels.
Yes. I don't think Jack Black has a tapeworm, hon.
Well, yeah, because you're not there yet.
She was. And Mina would want to be some kind of like flying creature, whether it's like a fantastical beastie like griffin kind of thing, or a hippogriff, or just like a chickadee.
A double hawk?
Yeah.
Ooh, a double hawk.
What's a double hawk?
Just a Dimitri Martin joke.
Oh, okay. Like a tomahawk?
Well, he says that all fantastical creatures are just normal creatures with wings on them. He's the guy that always have like the board he would draw things on.
Okay.
So he's like a lion, and he flips it over, becomes a griffin. And it's just the same picture with wings. And then a horse becomes a pegasus. And then a hawk becomes a double hawk, and it has two sets of wings. And
Yes.
it's really good.
She would want, and then that way she can just get herself wherever she wants to be.
Cool. I like that answer.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
JB, did you do your research yet?
I did.
Giant spider. So I see. On the page.
Let's see. No, Bruno, true to form, is going to be a giant cave squig, right? Just to be
nice.
everything, right? Shove everything down in that gullet.
I love
And
squigs.
he doesn't gain any weight there.
In case somebody's listening that doesn't know what a squig is, because I know we have some listeners that are not Warhammer people. I just learned about somebody yesterday who I would never imagine would listen to the show, who's has devoured. What'd you say? She listened to like 48 episodes 24 episodes in 2 days.
Yep.
Oh, that deserves a medal.
A former student of mine who was very into all of our Space Between Present stuff.
Yeah.
And then ran out of it. And then she was like, well, I know they do this like grim thing. And yeah, she's in an office by herself 8 hours a day. Just binges
Full
that
send.
pod. And I was like, oh my God. And she's so not. Yeah.
But she like gets into it. You said her husband came in at one
Her
point.
fiance,
Her
yeah.
fiance came in. He tried to talk to her. And she's like, hold on. I just need to finish listening to the scene. I have to find out what happens to Lucky.
Seriously.
Oh, not good.
Right. So like she's into it. So like she probably has no idea what a squig is.
Right.
They're little, like, I say little, but they're probably 3-4 feet tall.
We encountered one very early.
Yeah,
in this game.
at the Schaffenfest.
We did.
Meh.
They're typically like red or orange, and they are just like, they look like a blurg from The Mandalorian, but with an even bigger mouth, sharp teeth. They're just like basically a big head with some really strong legs and a little tadpole tail.
Yeah.
Like
My
kangaroo
favorite-
legs, they propel themselves.
My favorite part of you describing a niche monster in a very specific universe by using a reference to an even more niche monster.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Literally
That's why I
had the same
continued
thought.
to
I was
actually
like,
physically
seriously?
describe it.
It's really good.
Seriously?
Does anybody know they were called blurgs? I love that name so much. I only know because I watched it with subtitles recently.
And
Like Amanda who?
I've seen it and I don't know what a blurg is.
The little
Right.
dudes they ride on Tatooine with Quill. I have spoken.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are blurgs.
I think me personally, I would be a Famir because again, that's like another niche monster that somebody would have to go look up, or Dan could, spend another 5 minutes explaining those.
Famir are really interesting because they were really cool early monsters in in Warhammer, and then they just got like gone because they were not PC.
Okay.
Just like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although,
I think I've got another.
Don't compare yourself to a Famir if you
No?
don't know.
All right. Feel like I got another 15 episodes left.
The only way they could reproduce was there was a very specific way that involved other races, not without consent.
Ah.
Oh,
say
definitely not like me. No.
No.
I'm non-PC in other ways.
But they've since
Yeah.
changed them so they could actually include them in their games and stuff.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like not PC. That's like a few more notches beyond the pale.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to
Not
change my
okay.
answer then.
Yeah.
I mean, they could be, the Famir more recent because they're in the rule book and they don't mention anything like that. They've just changed that about the fluff of these creatures.
Dan, edit this out. Just put in like, instead of Famir, just put in ogre. Just cut that right in.
Yeah, you just did. Thank you.
Doppeldonger.
Obviously.
Absolutely.
Was that Tim's
be the
answer?
Great question. I don't know. As far as a real life animal, that's difficult because
so Tim could become a fantastical creature as well. It's just what do you want and what would Lucky want?
both doppelgangers.
Okay. I kind of figured this.
Yeah.
Going.
Maybe a barnacle.
Okay.
Because you get to see the world. You just whip your dick out all the time, and sometimes there's more of you.
Yep.
Pretty true.
Yep. That's really freaky.
That's really freaky.
Yeah. So for Carl, I thought about this for a minute. And just from his general life experience, I think he would wish to be a gull, get away from predators pretty easily. He's worked on the docks a lot. He knows how many French fries they get.
He's not dummy.
They don't really seem to need to work, but they always get to eat. And yeah, flight seems pretty cool as well. And as far as me personally, definitely I'm going domestic like Dani did, but I'm going to go with a cat because nobody expects a cat to do anything, but they still get all of the food and affection and safety of being in a house.
Hell yeah.
Land gulls. Cats. As opposed to a seagull.
Cats don't eat French fries, Dan.
They would.
No. I had a cat who ate anything. He did not eat French fries.
Yeah, I remember he would just steal the stuffing out of your mom's pork egg roll if she wasn't paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
He would sneak up on the back of the couch and just whoosh over her shoulder.
Which is what she gets for eating on the couch.
Yeah.
Like, that's why we have that rule in our house, so that none of our cats can eat our egg rolls.
That we don't have because cats are the devil.
Right. Moving on. Do you want to hear this review?
I do.
I was going to do one more question because we got so many.
After this question.
We'll do...
Seems like a lot of questions.
Oh, well, this one will be
actually,
more focused. This one is from Smiling Tom.
Jim Carrey.
He wasn't even the answer to any 90s trivia questions. He's not going to be the answer here.
Well, it's going to be the answer to something at some point.
Yes.
Eventually. Yes. So Smiling Tom says, has Carl with a C any real aspiration? It feels like the most self-fulfilled person in the Empire when at the helm of the ship. And this he asked this question before we have released episode 60, where Carl shows something new. But now that he is a warrior priest of Manan, what do you feel like is his drive with that? So, what's his aspiration now?
Yeah, so that's been something that I've been thinking about, because definitely my ambitions are a little bit stale right now, given that I've found Sea Jesus. And so, I think that Carl's probably short-term ambition is to get a little bit more meat on the bones, so to speak, about his devotion to Manan, because he hasn't really spent a lot of time around other Manan devotees, and he's kind of doing the religion spirituality thing that is kind of like a hippie in the wilderness. And so I think that he wants a little bit more legitimacy than that. And as far as long-term things, definitely some sea justice. Carl still is, still feels strongly about companionship. He's still got a big lawful good streak in him, but having seen Dani get this specific doing good task of rooting out chaos from the world, I think that Carl doesn't really see Mina's general career ambition as his own. He's not just copying whatever people are around him, but he wants to do something similar. And so I think that he sees just justice on the river as something that is on a scale that Carl can achieve. He can't save the world. Carl's not, he doesn't got that kind of ego, but he's probably I could probably make a river safe.
I love that. That's so cool.
Great answer. All right, Dani, you got a review?
Sure do. This comes from DRG 108. The title is Keep It Up.
Sure.
Yeah. And they wrote, utterly superb. It's such a pleasure to listen to a group with such a great and humorous dynamic who really bring their characters to life with humor without sacrificing the setting or atmosphere. You guys seem to do more in an hour than others do in 3. My only gripe is, now that I'm all caught up, I have to wait a whole week for more. Thank you.
That is our most common complaint.
DRG 108. I appreciate that. It's funny that they wrote that we do more in an hour than others do in 3. I would argue that's not true.
Some episodes, sure.
Dan showed me just the pinching the pages of the book that we're in. And he's like, here's what you guys have done. Here's what you have left. It's like significantly more. Oh, God.
And it's been over 20 episodes.
Yeah, there's an episode that I'd like to just do a statistical analysis to determine what percentage of the show is duck discussion.
Ever since 53, I think you summoned Griggs?
Yeah. I think somewhere right around there.
I feel like there was definitely a high point and it's kind of leveled off a bit, but it's still probably pretty high percentage.
I feel like my linear, my timeline of this show, I'm slowly eking towards what Mina's perception of time is. Cause I'm no, he just got Griggs the other day.
Yeah.
But the other day in the game, yes. But in our actual playing of it, it was months ago.
Yeah.
Maybe not months. That might be a hyperbole, but
he did get Griggs a week ago.
I feel like we just got him a little outfit.
Was it just before you summoned him just before the signal tower?
Wow. He's been around.
That was, about a week ago.
He's one of our best friends now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, life's fast and hard in the Empire. You got to make friends quick because they could die any second. It's a rough world.
I don't like this. And Dan told me specifically, he's like, I'm really going to freak you guys out today. And I was like, oh, God, no. And I don't know if he meant it or if he said it so that then I would say it so that we would all get freaked out. I can't tell.
I'd like to set the mood early.
He's probably just trying to psych us out, though, because usually when something is coming, we're thinking something very bad is coming. Maybe he's actually going to create a scenario where Griggs doesn't die. Instead, Griggs is cloned 30 times. And now our new problem is that we have a colony of ducks.
Yeah, we have an army of Griggs.
I'm surprised Tim wasn't that's not a problem. That's heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been having trouble figuring out what Lucky wants to do with his life. And thankfully, our new warrior priest provided.
lead an army of ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 2 Griggs seems pretty good. 3 Griggs, still very good. But I think that there's probably some diminishing returns after a while, and then it becomes a problem.
Yeah. And if
just feeding 30 ducks,
we got to get some female Griggs so that we can get eggs.
Oh yeah, if you just keep making copies of Griggs, that's
Yep,
a lot of work for no payback other than companionship.
I would think that at a certain point as well, you might start losing track of how many Griggs that you have. Bruno might start getting a little bit larger, right? There's going to be a lot of bones around on the ship.
Feathers just float off the ship constantly.
But all of our pillows are great now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's actually maybe it is an aspiration for Bruno for there to be so much food that no one's going to notice when a little bit's missing.
Well, I just realized that with that spell Lucky has, you have an infinite amount of food because you can just summon small animals and then eat them.
Yeah, as long as you're willing to eat what comes out of that pocket. Absolutely.
And then you have a new wet bag now, so.
It's also very
Do you still pull them out of your pocket, do you think, or?
It depends on the situation.
Just from down your shirt.
Yeah, it's gotta be a little showy, but yeah, a sleeve, a pocket, a bag, someone else's ear,
Ugh.
All right. Well, we did leave off in the town of Akron on your way to Grissenwald, and Bruno and Carl, I get it right because they're both in the same spot, are having some dinner in Riverside Inn. Lucky decided to stay back on the boat. I believe he's still trying to train Griggs to recognize magical items. Because you have a plethora of them at this point.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have the ring anymore because we didn't get that back from Herman. Oh. But you do have the staff and the keys. He asked for it. And she gave it to him.
And I forgot. I thought it would take a while to identify. So I wasn't let's get that ring before I go.
Fair.
I don't know how magic works.
And then Mina was heading back to the boat to deliver some food to Lucky. I forget what exactly it was. Probably broth.
Broth and bread, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So as you're heading back to the ship, it's night at this point.
Okay.
You don't see Morris Leb. I'm sure you're going to ask about that. Man celeb. Actually, I've been keeping track on a calendar now because part of this I have to keep track of where you guys are when for no particular reason. And then I believe it's the Enemy and Shadow Companion also has the whole year's calendar. So I know exactly what day it is now. Were you just flipping me off when I looked away?
Yes.
Wow. I don't know what I did to deserve
on
that.
Camera.
So you are currently in the month of Browse It.
That's not a real
I'm going to try to pronounce that right. Browse Site. And it is currently the, 29th of Browse Site.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
almost my
moon
birthday.
is actually getting towards full. It's probably like a waxing gibbous moon at this point. So it's mostly full.
Cool.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea of setting the scene, you know.
So waxing is the moon's getting bigger. Waning is when it's getting smaller.
No,
Correct.
waxing is when it removes its hair.
Wax on.
Waning is when it adds hair, I think.
If you were to convert, say, this made up month of the Warhammer world to a real life
Yes.
Yeah.
Earth world.
If you were to take
Earth
it from
month?
metric to American, what
Right.
would it be?
2 gallons.
2 gallons and a 3/4 cup.
So the first day of winter is in a few days.
Oh.
So this would probably be like, it's weird because the new year, the first day of the new year isn't for like 3 months, but winter, the first day of winter officially is a couple weeks away. And the 18th of the next month is the first day of winter. So we're in very, very late fall at this point. It's getting cooler all the time. You are heading south at the same time, so temperature isn't changing too much as we go. But once you guys start heading north, while it's winter, it'll start getting cooler for sure. You might see snow here and there.
Can we get like galoshes? Like winter gear?
Oh.
It's a good question. I'm not sure what they would make that out of. I don't know if they have access to rubber.
Probably not.
You put rubber in your goulash?
It's what makes you feel fuller longer.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's my Graham's old secret. Yeah.
So, Mina, as you're heading back to the ship with your broth and bread for Lucky and Greg's,
Yes.
and I assume the other birds, I forgot their names,
You would.
Curtis is the crow,
Yep.
and Pepe.
and Pepe is the pigeon.
Like they're getting the gears started there. I remembered. So as you're heading down, you see another ship is tied up near yours, much, much smaller.
Okay.
You see just a couple people heading up the wharf towards the town as well.
I'm going
Why
to
are
give
you
them the
looking at me
side eye. Do they seem suspicious?
I don't know.
Do they seem like cultists?
Make an intuition check.
Okay.
I would say it's not the size of the ship berthed. It's the size of the dock they're on.
I did not pass that.
Okay. They just a couple other people.
Okay.
They nod to you as they go by.
Hello.
I said, Guten Tag.
God bless you. It's been a minute.
Has been a long time since he made that joke.
Yep.
But yeah, they just head into the inn.
What's on their boat? Can I see?
Just small, much smaller than yours. Not a cargo boat at all. Like a skiff.
Okay.
There's a small sail that's tied up, of course, and they have like a tarp over stuff.
All right. How many people?
2.
Male and female, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys get suspicious about the most innocuous things.
Yep.
I love it.
And then as they walk past, his tail falls out of his coat or some stupid thing
Just
like
trying
that.
to set up the scene of you walking to the boat.
Okay. That's
To
fine.
Lucky.
It's fine. Waning gibbous. 2 suspicious people.
Waxing gibbous.
Waxing gibbous. Whatever. All right. So I go to the boat.
Yeah. I don't. Lucky's in there training his duck, I think.
Okay. Oh, hello, Lucky. I have your dinner.
Oh, thanks, Mina. That's really nice of you. Very good, Grace. What's the situation in the inn?
Oh, nothing unusual. There is a boat next to our boat now.
Quack.
And I
Well-
saw the 2 people
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
come off the boat.
There's this. It's a place that you would stop on the river, right? So
Yes. I just it has never been noted when another boat has been tied next to us, so I am suspicious.
Oh, just make sure you don't fall asleep on your watch tonight, and it'll probably be fine.
That is a good idea. They don't have a watch at this wharf?
There's two Reichland watch people here.
Okay.
It's not like one dock. There's a little bit of because it is a boat in. The town expects people to be stopping, so there are a few wharfs.
Okay.
A few docks on the wharf. Is a wharf a collection of docks?
No, he's on
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Doc McCoy.
No, Wharf.
Oh, duh. Both of them. Wow, how did I miss that
ended
one?
up better than I was expecting it to.
Mina.
Yes.
So, I want to talk to you about something.
Okay.
When you went off with that super evil Deadeye guy, right?
Well, he's not evil, but yes.
Well, the eyes probably both dead and evil, right?
Oh, no, he got hit in a skirmish when he was a child.
Sure. So the evil was put inside him from an
I will give you.
possessional force or whatever.
Eye is very weird. Yes.
I just kind of want to, a word of caution.
Okay.
So, do you remember in the church when he came at me like real hard?
Yes.
Apparently knew I was a wizard.
Yes.
By default. What I don't want to see is I've gone periods of time without having my papers on me because, I fell into a sewer or someone took it.
Yes, you lost it. It was not your fault.
Right.
Yes.
But a man like that, I don't think that there is a lot of wiggle room for him. If I did not have my ID on me, I probably would have just been killed. Because he doesn't seem like the type of person to listen to excuses or listen to, anyone but his own self-driving force.
Yes. The little voice in his head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Probably a demon. But
no, never.
I just,
Blasphemy.
just be careful. Yeah. Some of those guys are really
Quack.
exactly,
Okay.
So just, I don't know.
Yes.
Make sure someone's guilty before you charge them with something.
Oh, yes. No, lucky. I would never jump to those conclusions. You and I together, we have seen, firsthand with evidence and proof, the types of things that worry me about the Empire and why I want to go on this path. I am not going to just walk up to someone with a robe and say, hey, you do not have your papers, I kill you now. Like that, no.
Oh, okay.
That seems silly.
I also think that's silly.
Yes.
So, good. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
No worries. And now you are in different clothing and you have your papers, so is of no consequence.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yes. So how is Duck doing?
Greg's actually, to put it simply, there's not much more I'm going to be able to teach him. He's already surpassed every, I guess, thing that I was hoping for him. He's the most excellent student. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Have you made an animal training check for this?
No.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Should I do that?
Nah.
I'm going to do that, though.
Well, Lucky, you are clearly a wonderful teacher. Perhaps someday when you are old man and no longer want to travel around, you could make this your job.
Do you want to look at my roll real quick?
Jeez. Can roll a 2.
I would say that's a success.
So you've successfully trained Griggs to quack when he is near your staff or the keys.
All right, it's a start.
All right, so we will swing out of the boat and follow 2 people into the inn. We'll open up the door into a nice, warm, dry, loud area, and we'll kind of swing over to Carl and Bruno at their table.
Another drink.
Are you just
Yeah,
hold up your hand and yell it out?
of course.
Okay.
Is he going to go to the counter and get it himself? You're crazy.
I'm way too important for that.
Bruno, I've been thinking lately,
Carl, that gets us in trouble every time.
Yes, I know. And these beverages aren't going to help anything. But I've been thinking, Lucky has been, going to school, and Mina has, kind of gotten a new job. And I'm wondering what's next for my friend Bruno.
If I play my cards right, I'm going to be the proprietor, if not CEO, of the next big venture in carriage sales and service. Maybe a water carriage.
Well, that actually could be kind of good, but this is maybe not a. I don't know if our lives have been moving in that direction. I mean, you remember last time we tried to start a business.
Oh yeah, the fire and the demons, and that guy died. Yeah, that wasn't good at all.
No.
But we did go to that awesome restaurant, so all in all, I think it's in the plus.
A net gain.
Net gain right there.
I mean, probably our biggest net gain is getting the boat.
No, I would say going to the Golden Trout would be the biggest net gain. I mean, you get boats all the time. I've seen thousands of boats. I've only had one golden trout. Now, what about you though? Like, again, I hate to bring it up, but remember my dooming? I'm honestly like a little bit scared right now in that fact that you seem to be talking about Manan a lot, and I don't know. I don't feel comfortable, leaving you to go out to sea. All right, the sea swallows men, whole ships. There's krakens out there.
I mean, I don't know. I've never felt safer at sea. I mean, we traveled safely to the Schaffenfest. I got a new job on the river. That was pretty great. And then, we go down the river. We find a new boat.
That's all well and fine on the river.
Most of the worst stuff that's happened to us has been on land, to be honest.
He's got a really good point.
He's not wrong.
The river, not a problem, right? It's, not as safe as land, but you don't find a whole lot of food growing on the river.
Fish? I mean, we don't need to talk about the fish in hushed voices now that Mina is not with us.
Just that, when I was 13, an old witch said that the briny waters are poison to thy tongue. And, I've never been comfortable on the water. And that's why I've become a coachman, right? Not a waterman like you. I float pretty good, but I don't swim too well.
Well, I can maybe give you some advice.
I just don't want to lose you. Really, Carl. If you ship out to sea, all right, I don't know if I could follow you. The river's all fine and well, but again, the big ships, I can't go out there.
Well, I would say this. As long as you're tossing a coin into the river or into the sea before you travel, that's a good first step. The thing that I believe that is going to be a little tougher for you is that first catch goes to Manan, which means that when you have one fish, you've got to throw it away.
What?
And by throw away, you got to give it to Manan. And then you can eat all of the fish after that. He only needs one, but he does need one.
Man, oh man. See, nobody on the land requires any sacrifice of fishes.
I don't know. I think that some of the other gods want pretty strange things from you.
Yeah.
Never had to sacrifice a fish for Sigmar. That's what I'm saying.
He's not wrong.
Wow. This is deep.
So deep.
I didn't expect that right off the bat with this episode.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it as always.
So the first fish you catch, you have to throw right into the sewer?
No, to Manan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I said.
The sewer is not Manan.
Yeah, like fish is a catch. I don't think a chest full of gold counts as a catch. So you don't have to give all of that to Manan. He just needs a coin.
I think a synonym for a chest is a catch.
And again, we've established that a sewer is not part of Manan's repertoire.
We established that it is Manan adjacent.
The dirty, filthy
It is a waterway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
part
Yep.
with sea anemones.
Amoeba.
Whatever.
Anemone.
I kind of wish you guys had fought that. It would have been great. Somebody would use a fate point, I'm sure.
I wouldn't have.
Because it's kind of like a WFRP gelatinous cube, sort of. You can like suck you in.
Yeah.
Whew, all right. Well, I wasn't expecting those kind of role-play moments.
Wharf and dock are basically synonymous.
Oh, for the actual terms.
Yep.
No, they're different people.
I was like, they're not even on the same series.
For the structures, like when I can understand, like docks are typically smaller. Like you wouldn't go to like Glimmerglass Lake or whatever and be like, oh look, there's a wharf to tie your boat up. Like that is a dock. A wharf is usually much larger in size and usually with the ocean.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Thank
Also
you.
known as a pier or a quay.
Okay. Whew, I got really confused for a second.
Listeners, please correct me if I'm wrong about that. But that's what Google told me. Google told me.
All right. Well, you guys are having your dinner and chatting up and having a pretty deep conversation about your futures. I want you both to make a perception test.
Looking for dessert.
That's a 64, Dan.
I'm going to assume that's a fail.
Yeah, usually I talk about my success levels when I have them.
All right. Well, you guys are having a nice night. Does Mina stay on the boat? Because did you already ate, right? And then you took food out to Lucky?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what we decided to do.
If that's what you want to have
Yeah.
done, that's also fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to do tonight?
Nope.
Nope.
Alrighty. So me and Lucky go to bed on the boat. I assume Carl and Bruno stay up a little bit later because they were drinking and chatting, kind of like good old times in a way. Just the two of you in a inn. You get up to go, and Carl, somebody kind of bumps into you, and you feel like your eyes start to water because you feel like this sting on your upper lip.
Excuse me.
And
Oh,
feel
man.
just like somebody. It feels like you know, pling, came a mustache hair pulled out.
Somebody just ripped some of his mustache out?
Just gotta make sure it's not fake, I guess.
Like, you would notice that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
I didn't make a test for it.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, are they going to keep going or are they making a big deal out of it? Like, Carl's going to be polite and just kind of let it go unless
I'm not really sure who it was. It's as you guys got up to leave, there were quite a few other people also in the hustle and bustle of everything. You're not exactly sure who it was.
Huh?
How does that even you bump into someone and you pull out part of their mustache?
Yeah.
With your teeth.
What?
How else are you going to do it?
He didn't. He's not sure who it is. He had a 62 on his perception test. 64.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. It was too high.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Carl's going to, not go hunting for the person. He just assumes it was an accident. And he's going to just kind of go to the bathroom and maybe try and wash off his face. And I don't know if there's going to be a mirror here.
Is he
but
going to be missing like a patch of it?
Yeah. Yeah, like he's going to, wash his face and then kind of check around and,
Does he have
see if there's anything weird in his mustache.
the reverse Charlie Chapman where the exact middle strip is missing?
No, it's not that much. It may have been a couple hairs at most, but you have a big bushy mustache. You got it trimmed like close to a month ago now. So it's, he's got a pretty big mustache, a lot of hair. I imagine a thick mustache on Carl as well. So it's not like you've got a couple and it's obvious.
Yeah, he's probably actually got a pretty hairy face at this point because I don't know when he's going to be shaving.
You could shave on the boat. Everybody's got daggers. You could just do like a little here and there. It wouldn't be
so
smooth, but
That's what Mina
Okay.
does for sure.
Does Lucky have to shave?
No.
Isn't he like
Or
16?
Get to? Also no.
Or does he have that scraggly Bo Burnham beard?
It's not anywhere near as illustrious as his is now.
All right, so yeah, you go to. There's definitely no mirror in the latrine, but yeah, you don't feel like your mustache will look any different, but definitely feel like somebody plucked out a few of your mustache hairs.
Well, as a player, I'm very worried about that, but
Nope.
as Carl, it's just Tuesday, you know?
All right, so you guys head back to the boat.
Yeah. Nothing's on fire. Everything's good.
Nothing on the wharf is on fire.
Didn't you guys
No.
stay in the inn?
Oh, are you staying in the inn?
I can't remember.
I don't remember. I don't think you're planning. I think you had decided you're going to be kind of like Joseph and eat at the inns, but
Correct.
sleep on the boat to save money.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys are heading back, I'm going to have you make one more perception test.
Wait, we did stay at the inn. Lucky stays on the boat.
Okay.
This is basically perception test mercy.
Well, okay, so if you're staying in the inn, then you're not going back to the boat. So
No, we're going back to the boat. We decided that.
Okay.
And I did roll an 11, so
Percept
that's
that.
2 success levels on perception.
all right, so as you're heading down the dock to your boat, you see like a piece of paper on the ground that seems pretty out of place.
Carl picks it up and hands it to Bruno's. Hey, Bruno, do you know what this is?
It's a piece of
Seems
paper.
kind of weird. I mean, so far so good. We're on the same page.
All right. Oh, it's got writing on it. I know these letters. This is an A. Hold on. You see
Okay,
this
the
one?
almost full moon is enough light to read this by.
Oh, gee whiz. All right. All right. I'll read it on our walk back, I guess. It says, let's see, 2 lore beer. Oh, that sounds good. And cone. Our agents report that the target is traveling your way in the company of the group discussed at the last meeting. Earlier attempts to make contact elicited very little. You are to make sure that we do not lose track of our valuables again, making regular reports in the usual manner. Do not forget that the purple palm has already been passed. The time of changes is coming. The Arch Lumen. That sounds fun.
You think that this has anything to do with that inheritance situation and the people tugging on their ears and
Oh
You know.
my goodness. I think you may be right, sir. Carl, I know everybody says that I'm the smarter of the one, but sometimes you come out with good nuggets. I think this Manan's like
I
really.
appreciate that, Bruno.
Yeah. Manan's doing well for you. What could this be? I don't even know. We should take this to the rest of the group. 4 heads are better than 2.
Yeah, definitely. We still haven't figured out these guys. I honestly thought they were going to be gone. And, we're in Altdorf. It's a big city, mistaken identity. But, after the inheritance thing, I figured we would be all done.
Oh, maybe they're trying to make contact for our inheritance. Uh-oh. They say it's their valuable, so maybe they think it's their inheritance. Oh, man. If we have like multiple claims on this inheritance, this is going to get messy quick.
So you guys can head onto the boat.
We got like 4 gold out of that desk. I feel like we came out ahead on that thing.
Oh, that is true.
That was a lot of money at that time.
Right? Remember that?
Yeah. Back to the boat.
To the boat.
Heading to the crow's nest.
Yeah. We'll walk in.
I assume Lucky and Mina are probably already asleep.
Kick the door in. Be like, guys, you up? Are you awake?
Yeah, what's good, man?
Oh.
Oh, we found a piece of paper on the road. And we're kind of drunk.
Is it one of the papers you colored on?
No,
Oh.
no, this is not a piece of paper I I dropped. Somebody else dropped it. And Carl and I think that it might have something to do with all those people making funny, like, things with their faces and the pulling on the ears.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh?
And the inheritance. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Do you think they brought the inheritance here?
No, definitely not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought the inheritance was fake from that bounty hunter.
Don't crush my dreams.
But
Again.
okay. So what does the letter say?
I'll read it again.
Okay.
I've learned how to read better this time. Ready? To Lorbeer and Colm. Our agents report that the target is traveling your way. The company of the group discussed at our last meeting. Earlier attempts to make contact elicited very little. You are to make sure that we do not lose track of the valuables again, making regular reports in the usual manner. Do not forget that the purple palm has already been passed. The time of change is coming. The arch lumen.
Where did you find this paper?
I don't know, on the road.
Like where? Outside of the inn or
Over there.
near the book?
It was on the dock.
On the dock.
I rolled a 5
For
this check. Like I don't know if this is like an intuition or a perception or whatever. You can call it whatever you with. What this letter is addressed to 2 people, right?
Yeah, Lorbeer and Colm.
I saw 2 people.
I've seen a lot of people.
No, there is a boat tied next to our boat, which has not happened recently. And I saw 2 men when I was coming to bring Lucky and Griggs their dinner. I saw 2 people, man and woman. They were walking to the inn.
Oh, yeah.
And that is for 2 people. They are the only people who would have been on the dock. So I think that letter is probably...
Oh, we should give it back to them?
No.
Oh.
They are going to try to kidnap Carl or follow us. And the purple hand is bad business.
What? Purple hand's bad?
Well, why are they bad?
I thought they were a cult.
They probably are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the police definitely told us they were a cult.
Well,
Yes.
Sigmar's a cult. I
Well,
thought cults weren't bad things.
No, like chaos cult is bad thing.
Oh, they're a chaos
Right.
cult?
The cult that we belong to is okay. All other cults are bad. Yes.
It tracks.
I mean,
Because
Cult
it's
of
different.
Manan is still pretty good.
Yes, because you are part of that. Yes, of course. You would not be part of bad cult. So I think that this letter came from those 2 people, and I bet they are following us on our way.
Well, can't we just like explain to these people that like the affidavits in Bogenhafen?
What?
Yeah, it was in my stuff.
We got to go back to Bogenhafen.
It's
No.
in the jail.
We are not putting him in jail again.
No, yeah, you guys should go in and get it.
I already went into the jail. No, we're not going to Bogenhafen.
go back into jail once, shame on me. Go back into jail twice. Wow,
That's
you're
what Lucky would
stupid.
That's
the worst that can happen?
decision-making. You will actually die this time.
Good.
So I don't know, Carl. This is very circulating around you. So I don't know what you want to do. If you want to confront these people and say like, "Hey, I am not your guy," or do we just go and bust some skulls?
So this might be a bit.
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. I just at this point, I think that we should just continue to make like, weird hand gestures back at them. And they don't seem to be bothering us very much. I mean, they're probably bad people, but they haven't caused us any trouble.
I did recently get some good advice from a good teacher that I should not jump to quick conclusions and act without evidence. So, Carl, I think you're right. I do think we should be careful, though, because if they are talking about protecting what their possessions, their valuables,
Yeah.
lose track of our valuables again. I do not like the idea of them referring to perhaps a person as a valuable. That is not okay with me. You are a valuable person. You are not an object.
So, Carl, have you considered maybe just cutting off your mustache? Isn't that how they recognize you?
That's maybe not such a bad idea. I mean, we put the disguise on to persuade them that I am somebody that I'm not, which retrospectively I'm feeling kind of bad about.
Yeah.
But
It is okay. At the time, we thought would be wonderful boon economically.
It still is.
It's not real. It's all fake. So you want to shave, put on your head?
Here's what I'm thinking. While outright attacking people that we don't really know what they want to do with Carl probably isn't the right way to go.
It will be easier, but you are correct.
But that doesn't mean we can't, mutz around with their boat so they can't follow us. I mean, just delaying people is kind of funny.
Yes, I agree.
All right, here's my plan. I'm going to sneak out of their boat with my gun.
No.
I'm going to wait in their darkened, crow's nest, right? Does anyone have a cigar? Because I would love to have a cigar with me.
Their boat's not big enough to have a crow's nest.
Yeah, they just have a little skiff.
Damn it. That pokes holes all in my thing. Because I was going to wait in their crow's nest, and when they open the door, I'm going to light the cigar, and it's going to be real intimidating. Then I'm going to shoot them in the face with my gun.
Be like, yippee-ki-yay.
I thought you decided not to just attack them.
We need answers.
That's a great image, though. Just that little bit of light from the cigar tip. And then what did you say Bruno's going to say something before you shot him?
Hello.
No, he's going to shoot them and then ask for answers.
Right.
Shoot first, ask questions later. Yeah, that tracks with Bruno. Makes perfect sense.
Absolutely. Why would
just tipped over cans of beans and potatoes all over the place. We got robbed. No, you didn't. Bam.
I've been waiting for 30 minutes.
I almost fell asleep.
I mean, maybe if we're trying to, get them to lose the trail, maybe we can leave in the night. If they're up at the inn right now, they wouldn't know if we're leaving.
You are the expert. Is it safe to sail on the river at nighttime?
Oh, no.
It is almost a full moon. It's not currently raining or anything like that. There is a fair bit of light tonight if you wanted to do that. It's not like it would be impossible, but yeah, Carl knows it's not safe to sail at night.
Yeah, I mean, you can miss a hazard in the sea, or a bandit could try and hijack your boat in the night, or, we could fall asleep while the ship is moving. A lot of things could go wrong.
Okay. So you want to stay and just make weird gestures at them.
It's worked so far.
Okay.
Okay. And if everything else goes wrong, I could shoot him with my gun.
Okay. I mean, I think you could be very intimidating without even shooting it. I think just looking
But
at the gun.
it's still loaded.
Yes, and you tell them that, and it's horrifying.
No, I mean, it's still loaded right now.
Oh, God. Sigmar, help us.
I haven't fired it yet.
You will be the death of us all, Bruno.
It's been loaded for like a week or more.
He just drops it on the floor.
Last time you shot it, that you said you shot it, was when you were still training with Phillipe. That was before Altdorf.
Yeah.
Because you never shot it at the signal tower.
I did not. I tried.
I do think, okay, so if we are going to stay here and we are going to collect information about these individuals, I do think we should have a watch. Normally I would say, the Wharf has a watch. However, I think this is something I only trust with those of us on the boat.
All right.
Yes.
Why are all the people that are after us or involved with us or doing weird stuff always dropping notes?
Because they do not have fancy thing to keep all their important papers in.
Oh, that's actually a great point.
No. Nope.
Okay.
If they had a folio.
If only.
Yeah.
But they do not.
Anyway, can you guys all just spit in this jar real quick?
What? Why?
What?
Well, cuz.
That's very weird.
Carl's going to comply, and he's hawking a loogie in there.
Well, it's like that, huh?
No, actually, very specifically, I prefer no more like that. Just some regular spit. No, Mina.
My brothers and I used to see who could spit the furthest. I never won, but was still good fun. It was disgusting.
In a running start.
Bruno, can you...
Lucky. My sinus is feeling clearer already.
Great. So, Bruno, can you spit in this, please?
Yeah. I mean, I could just like drool some into it. Yeah.
That works.
There you go.
Bruno's is gray for some reason.
Ew. Oh my God.
I ate a lot of seagull meat.
No, it honestly has some like little chunks of pie in it because he was eating something just before. Like, you caught me. Oh, okay.
I just imagine that Bruno. Okay, so I used to do this in elementary school where I was always hungry before snack time. So I would have my snack open in my desk, and I would like, if you have the video for this, you should definitely be watching it. And I like, but it was always my parents would get me these weird. They were like the equivalent of cheese sticks, but it was meat with like cheese in it. So
Slim
it was like,
Jim.
No, ew.
Like summer sausage with cheese in it?
No, it wasn't like a summer sauce. It was like legit, like a
Pigs in a blanket.
Turkey hot dog with like chunks of cheese in it, but it wasn't a hot dog. It was like much thinner. And I remember I would like break off little pieces. I would eat it on my desk.
Yeah.
Very obvious. Like I'm sure that I was not smooth or like nondescript at all. So I just imagine Bruno just like reaching into his pocket and then putting his hand to his mouth.
Often coughing.
Regularly throwing his loaded gun onto the ground so he can pull out something from his pocket to eat it.
Oh my gosh. Lucky. Perhaps you're doing a good job training Griggs. Perhaps next animal you procure should be like a guard duck.
Why don't we just train Peppy to guard?
Okay, we could put a guard pigeon.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Why do you need our spit? It's not some like weird doctor thing, is it?
It actually is a weird doctor thing. So yeah, I'm making some medicine.
With spit?
Well, yeah, with your guys' spit.
Is it like medicine that would be specific for us because it's our spit, so it will only work for us, and unless someone's spit is in there, it will not work for them?
Yes.
Oh, it's like magic medicine.
Yeah, I wouldn't say those words out loud, but yeah.
Yes.
Herman kicks the door open. Magic.
He has his papers, Herman. You calm down.
But no, I've been experiencing maybe some, symptoms.
Of what?
That same thing that you had.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah. So because you've had it and
Carl had it,
I figure we haven't had it, but I think I'm getting it or have it. So if I mix a little bit of your spit and his spit, because you guys have had it, then I can counteract it with my spit and Mina's spit because we haven't had it. So it'll be like, training a duck to see whether something's magic or not. You take some that's sick, you take some that's not sick. So the ones that aren't sick can know what the ones that are sick are like, but it shouldn't be like.
Just use a scratch and stick like I had. Here, you can have mine. I keep it right under my hammock here. Here, have this scratch and stick. And it's like this nub that's like been worn down. It's like almost like a foot or a half. All right. I used to scratch my back.
I don't want to know what all you've scratched with that.
Yeah.
This sounds like it might be some kind of new medicine. Like, I don't really see a lot of people drinking spit.
I'm not going to drink the spit. I'm going to boil the medication that we bought. I bought the raw form, and I'm going to put your guys' spit in there with a couple other things I've been working on and kind of like cook it up and shake it up and then drink it, and I'll probably get better.
Wow.
Yes.
Why don't you just take the medicine? I don't know what the spit is adding to this process.
What do you think that the apothecary in Kemperbad did? She probably got a bunch of people to spit in it. And that's why she needed to make the drafts overnight. You can't make a draft without liquid, Carl, and I'm not going to use river water.
I mean,
what about
there's other water out there, but I mean, I don't know. You could drink a little bit of river water. It's not salty.
Right, but
Probably not at Altdorf, though. That's a little messier, if I'm being honest.
to be perfectly fair, I feel like we've gone over several times that the waters around here are not waters you want to be in, near, or consume, like at all. And there's always weird stuff flown in them.
Often
That's true. We do see some bodies in the river. That's probably some pretty gross stuff.
Yeah. So I've only seen a couple weird things floating in Bruno's saliva. So I figure better to drink the devil you know.
You'll get like a little snack with it.
Yeah.
Bruno spit.
It's like when you share your drink with a toddler.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Or your brother.
Ugh.
He backwashes so bad. He's an adult.
But yeah, I mean, just spitting this real quick.
Okay.
Sweet.
But no loogie.
No, I know, because once again, I'm going to drink this. I kind of don't want floaters.
So gross.
Oh.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have done that if I had known you were going to drink this at first. So
Well, it's fine. It's fine.
It's just one loogie.
Yeah, it's just one. At least it wasn't three.
It's like finding hair on your food. The first one, you're like, oh, that's kind of gross, but I'll pick it off. Second one, you're like, okay. If it's a good meal, you're like, all right, I'll keep eating. If you see a third one, you're like, I'm done. I'm out.
Right. And a little bit works as a thickener. You know what I mean? You don't want it to be all separated and stuff. It'll help kind of bind things together, but you don't
An
want too much in there.
emulsifier.
Yeah. So yeah, I take their spit and a little bit of the broth and some other things in my bag, and I mix it all up, and I shake up that bottle, and then I put it under my bunk.
Okay.
I'll heat it up tomorrow and drink it.
So are you setting a watch or are you heading to bed? You mentioned it about possibly
I'm going to keep
setting a
watch. I don't trust these mofos next to us.
Okay. It's just for
Are they
a couple
back on
hours.
their boat or are they?
You haven't seen them. You've got windows in your crow's nest, but you
Okay.
haven't seen anybody come back.
Okay.
Otherwise, everybody going to go to bed?
yeah.
So how long are you going to stay up, Mina?
4 hours. As long as it takes.
All right. So you stay up for 4 hours. We'll say that'll be, since we're getting near winter, it's getting dark fairly early, quite early. So it's hard to judge. You can judge by the moon, give you an idea how late it is. But I imagine Bruno and Carl came back fairly late.
Yeah.
So you're staying up until like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Okay.
During that whole time, you don't see them come back. You figure after a while, you figure they're probably staying in the inn.
I'm going to go to their skiff.
Okay.
Open it.
So if you want to go to their boat, I want you to make a stealth test. I'm going to pose it with the watch people's perception.
Maybe I don't.
You can try.
Well, if I fail, though, then you're going to be like, oh, you fall down a waterfall. And
Not in this game.
can I roll it? And if I fail, I just take it back?
If you fail it, they might catch you, but it's a pose. So even if you fail, I could fail worse. And you
Okay.
still succeed.
All right. Okay. I've got a cover story.
And you always have fate points.
Holy shit.
What?
I have 3 negative success levels.
Oh, so you get to their skiff because I
sweet.
had 6 negative success levels. I rolled a 97.
Okay.
So they are picking each other's noses or something. They're not paying any attention, apparently.
That's actually called 10. That's not 30.
Oh, bless your heart. Jeez.
All right. I'm going to go to their skiff.
Okay, so you sneak over there. You see the watcher like looking at the inn instead of out the boats at this moment.
Okay.
Oh.
And do you like hop down on their boat?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just going to like poke. If I see anything like interesting or suspicious or.
I mean, it's like I said, it's much smaller than yours. It's clearly not something they would sleep in unless they absolutely had to.
Right.
There's not it's not wide enough to lay down across.
Okay.
It's kind of like a large rowboat with a sail, basically. And they have the front end of it is covered with a tarp with, you see like bulges of stuff.
Can I look under the tarp?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just looks like there's like a couple of backpacks. There's typical things you would expect some, people to have as they're traveling down a river.
Is there anything like culty or chaosy?
Nothing. That stands
They
out.
wouldn't have that right on them. But, all right. I'm going to get off the skiff.
Okay.
I'm going to untie it.
Okay.
I'm going to push out into the river.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to get back onto our boat.
All right. You gonna go to bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alternate reality, Bruno does this instead, right? With his gun, passes all those stealth checks, tiptoeing around, gets up to the skiff, and just blasts the fucking hole in it. And then tries to sneak away.
All right, so you push their boat out into the river, and it's going to flow north.
All right.
Oh, opposite direction you guys are heading.
I'm going to feel real guilty if those aren't the bad guys, but I don't know. That's showbiz, baby.
All right, so you head back to the boat and you go to bed, and the rest of the night seems to pass without incident. The rest of you wake up. Do you plan on waking up like with the dawn, or
Bruno always sleeps
seems
in
like
his...
standard operating.
Yeah.
at least for Carl, right?
Yeah.
So do you guys get up? Do you let Mina sleep, or do you kind of wake Mina up?
No, I think the running thing is to let people sleep.
Okay.
Because Bruno sleeps with his gun. He's cuddling the gun.
You're going to shoot one of us someday.
It's my cuddle gun.
I'm sure the barrel is like pointed right underneath his chin.
Oh my God.
Right? Yeah.
So scary.
He wants to be ready in case somebody jumps onto the boat, right? He wants to be quick reactions like he has, right? Just to shoot him in the face.
Right.
If there's one thing we
If
could say about
people
Bruno.
sneak on the boat, light Carl on fire, he doesn't want to have to waste all his time getting stuck in the window, and he can just blast himself right through the window.
Okay.
Jeez.
I respect that. Yep.
All right, so the three of you get up and you get the boat ready. I assume Lucky helps out a bit because you got to untie it and everything.
Yeah, I guess.
And Bruno, do you help or do you just make a nuisance?
No, I'm going to sleep in like Mina. I'm not the only one that gets to sleep in.
Right. The standing things let people sleep and you make yourself.
Right.
All right, so Carl and Lucky get the boat ready. And as you guys are doing this, just as it gets untied and you start to move away from the dock, you see a couple people head out from the inn and they're just like, "What? Where'd our boat go? They start yelling about it. I'm going to have you two both make a perception test.
1 success level.
Okay.
No, -2 success levels.
He's very focused on these ropes.
All right, so as you catch the breeze and head south up the Reik, Lucky, you notice that you see a small bit of purple on each of these people.
Oh.
And we'll join back next time, episode 63. Dani's making a lot of gestures right now.
Yeah. I know it. Thanks so much for listening. If you've enjoyed this, check out all of our other great stuff over at the network. For example, dropping Mondays, we've got the Lost Omens podcast, our Pathfinder 2e actual play podcast. Join us as we start off with the Extinction Curse and navigate the world as members of a traveling circus. Also on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/professional casual network, we've got Oh Yeah, the Power Phase, a battle report stream live from Bearded Dragon Games where we go head to head playing Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Every Wednesday is Patreon Day over at patreon.com/professional casual. Every week on the Patreon, you will get new vlogs, bonus content, and a whole slew of other great stuff.
Next up on Thursdays, we have a Grim Podcast of Perilous Adventure, our Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th Edition actual play, where we're playing through The Enemy Within, widely considered one of the greatest campaigns of all time. If actual plays aren't your jam for role-playing entertainment, on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern, we have the Grim Stream of Perilous Lore, where I will be streaming at our Twitch talking about the lore of the old world of Warhammer.
Every Friday, get ready, big chuckers, because Elite 8 Showdown is out both as a podcast and on YouTube, where we take a 8 subject bracket that can be about anything and everything, pit them against each other and fight them to the death.
And you can always hop on over to any of our social media sites and check us out there and get in touch with us if you need to. Over on Twitter, we're at Top Tier Casual. Instagram and Gmail are both The Professional Casual. And then on Facebook and our website, it's Professional Casual.